Hello again, everyone. How is it doing now? Am I visible? Am I moving?
My gosh. You are moving.
I don't have anything up, so it should be working just fine then. Wild AMRS. That's right, we're doing some wild ASMR today, y'all. I can't think of anything to really play, so Wild Arms 2 it is. Uh, Alright.
We'll check other quest markers in the middle of the ocean were. After I go to bed in game.
It sucks that it's kind of like fluffing about at the end. Because
God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around.
there really are. Hey, Tira, what's up? Turns out I can't play my new Kickstarter game on stream because it kind of like kills my frame rate for whatever reason. So I guess we're gonna play more Wild Arms too. So hold on one moment. Select start. Okay. Why are you not responding? There we go. Heck yeah. I need to get my teeth pulled. It looks really cute, yeah. I'm definitely going to be playing it off stream. It seemed to play really responsibly too, so, I got nothing to complain about. Aside from it causing or costing me content, damn you, content.
Oh, that's why I didn't get any say. I'm broke.
Oh,
By I'm broke, I mean I put my money in the bank.
that'll do it. I believe we were going into Slayheim last time. As I mentioned previously, we are close to the end of Disc 1. Closer than I thought, anyway. Oh, there's a save point right here. I could have saved here in Slayheim. I guess 'tis what 'tis. Well, I've got a massive amount of cavities. That's why I really need to go. In fact, I think one of my teeth cracked earlier today.
Ugh.
And if that sounds unpleasant, that's because it is. I don't know why I'm not screaming in pain right now, but here we go. Some strange contraption is keeping the door closed. Yeah, that is my thoughts on the whole matter, actually, Tira. I just want my teeth gone. At this point. They're doing nothing good for me by being in my mouth right now and being as fragile as they are. And part of it is bad hygiene, I'll admit, but it's like my sister's also got problems with her teeth and she doesn't practice hygiene in a bad way. Or rather, she doesn't fail to practice hygiene. Oh, God. How have you lived with that? I'm surprised that hasn't given you more pain than it has. I actually have a couple of stories about my wisdom teeth. I had one that literally just kind of like, for whatever reason, grew in two pieces, and I ended up yanking out one of them. By hand.
Like split down the middle?
Something like that. It never fully came in until later.
I had all four of my wisdom teeth pulled out at once without anesthesia.
Oh, God.
Honestly, three of them were fine. My bottom left one killed me, and I made some very suggestive sounds while the grown men's fingers were in my mouth.
Oh, my God. Oh, okay, well, if it didn't expose the nerve, then it should be good as far as not causing pain. I'd still probably get it removed at some point, because who knows how much it could whittle down to cause pain eventually. Okay, I gotta check out what to do here. Just an eye sword, definitely. I actually thought about running my Ancient Cave attempts to try to get that final achievement for Lufia 2 as well. That was something else I wish you could replace your canines with silver fangs. Oh, that would be nice. Imagine if you had money, you could do that.
I'm about to go have a life-changing experience. I'll be back in a minute.
Awesome. Be sure to let me know all about it. Okay. Okay, for those wondering, life-changing experience is a code I came up with for certain things. I'm glad to see that Mitch is using it as well now. Wait, no. It was back this way, wasn't it? Oh my god. I gotta stop waiting so long between, like, Wild Arms 2 sessions. Because now I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going. I saw that. Nice. The only thing I don't like, potentially, that they've shown us about Prime 4 is potentially being open world, because that's not Metroid. But I'm still excited for Prime 4. What's up, Tara? Did I say something wrong? Well, there's also just the possibility that it's just the one area that they showed. Gotcha. Yeah. We don't know for sure yet. I could live with there being like a hub between the areas. Like, that wouldn't honestly bother me all that much. Oh yeah, no, I agree. They really should have gone ahead and brought out the remasters for Echoes and Corruption. Why can't I go through what looks like a door? Right, same. Yep. Actually, there's a couple of interesting things that are explored in Dread that I'm not going to spoil here. Right. Agreed. It really isn't the same as actually playing. Hmm. So he activated a nuclear device and then he blew his brains out. I realize legit the only problem I have with this game is that it's got a bad translation, and that's not the game's fault, that's the... That's Canon beaten. Canon.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
My life has changed.
How was your experience?
It was poof-work.
Let's see what you did there. Alright. We just beat Canon, so we're going back to town. Wait, if we beat Canon, does that mean that fans write the story now? Has Wild Arms 2 become 12-year-old fan fiction?
Meant to ask that if you don't mind, do you have some kind of condition that makes your teeth naturally brittle or something?
I don't know. I know I'm
That is a thing.
I know I have very bad hygiene as far as my teeth goes. I've never practiced good hygiene, or I've tried to in the past, but. But then there's my sister who does practice good oral hygiene. And she's got cavities. So maybe it's both. Because despite being, despite being a practitioner of good oral hygiene, she's had cavities multiple times, has had to have a few teeth pulled.
When I was a kid, I wasn't very good at brushing frequently. I had to be reminded when to do anything, basically.
Yeah.
So I had cavities, and I had a few fillings. But I haven't had a cavity in a while.
I wish I could say the same thing. I've got nothing but cavities. But again, I'm a very poor practitioner of oral hygiene, so...
But also, some people, as I've just found out, are just born with naturally brittle teeth that break and fall out easily, even despite how much brushing they do.
Yeah.
So it's very possible if you and your sister have some kind of genetic disorder
It's possible.
and affects your dental health. I'm generally pretty good at making sure I brush twice a day, and most of what I drink anymore is just water.
Yeah. I drink soda occasionally, but it's more like I drink non-stop coffee. That might be the issue with my teeth.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Most dentists lack empathy, so it makes fixing a health issue that much harder. Yeah, they really do. They'll just naturally assume you're bad at keeping your teeth clean. Which in my case, yeah, they're right. And I'll own up to it. But that still doesn't really give them the right to be assholes about it. Also, pardon me for a second. I'm going to grab a second helping of spaghetti, so I'll be right back. I'm back. Duke Sampson do be saying, I'm gonna knock this cushion off this chair, but also, I'm gonna sit on the cushionless chair. Cat's gonna cat. Thank you, Tara.
Now my party is level 42, 41, 43, and 41. Do you think they've learned all their actual abilities so far?
They either have or they're on the verge of learning their last ones. Right. No, I agree. That's where I was going with that.
For all this time, I thought teeth were like a type of bone. But no, apparently they're not. Because bones are living tissue that have regenerative properties, and teeth do not.
Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, so, like, that's a bit of a complicated question. The answer, as you said just now, is no, they're not actually bones, but they are made of the same material. People will mistakenly call them bones in songs.
I'm saying beneath your tooth enamel, there's a bone-like tissue called dentin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's susceptible to bacteria and stuff that you eat. And
Same with fingernails. Hang on, where does this say to look for this? Okay, north of the beach where the Sandcraft's parked usually. There we go. That is where we need to go. Yeah, I mean, look, I chew my fingernails and I pick at scabs.
I think anyone who's ever judged someone for their state of dental health has never had to pay out of pocket for dental care in their life.
Yeah.
Because as someone who does, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, as an adult, I take the best care of my teeth I have in my life.
So, hold on. Tim's HP is still drained from the boss fight. Didn't they go back to the inn? Does anyone remember that edited clip of AVGN saying, "Do you remember World Video Game Champion Billy Mitchell? If only I could find a way to harness his energy, and I think you figured it out how. That's right, we're gonna cheat."
I don't think that's an edited clip. I think you just said that in an episode.
No, it is edited, but I mean, the edited clip isn't wrong. Again,
AVG mentioned Billy Mitchell in a video before it came out that he cheated in like everything he's done, right?
yeah. So, that was the Transformers video when he was playing Convoy no Nazo. He decided to harness Billy Mitchell's energy with his hot sauce. But But I love the edited clip that's been going around since then. And I think I figured out how. That's right, we're gonna cheat. It's like, well, it's not wrong. And for everyone that's saying that Carl Jobs got sued by Billy Mitchell or lost to Billy Mitchell for accusing him of cheating, that's not exactly why he lost that lawsuit.
No, that's not why he got sued by Billy Mitchell.
Yeah, that wasn't the reason for the
Not
lawsuit.
the second time, that was the time that he lost.
Yeah, that's not the reason that the lawsuit was won by Mitchell. It's because Carl Jobst had made false claims regarding Apollo Legend, regarding Billy Mitchell.
Yeah. Carl Jobs made claims to videos alleging that Billy Mitchell drove Apollo Legend to suicide.
That's what it was.
Sued
Okay.
him for defamation and won.
I knew it was
Carl
so.
Jobs lied to his audience
Yep.
and received like tens of thousands of dollars for legal fees under false pretenses.
Yep.
And yet he still wants us to believe him when he says Gerard is a piece of shit.
Right. Also, okay, Tira, have a good nap. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Yeah, it's kind of hard to sell that story whenever you yourself have been lying to your fans. Excuse me. It's like if I spent years lying to you all about something about me and I found out much the same about someone else. It was like, look, guys, I know I have a track record, but source, trust me, bro, this person's a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
This just in. Kettle is black. Source. Hot.
I mean, you're not wrong. Source, trust me, bro. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Dragoon, what's up? Nice. I've enjoyed it, aside from the awful translation. Ah, okay. Okay, so, like I said, I've enjoyed it so far, aside from the awful translation. Like, I thought Wild Arms 1 had a mostly good translation, but really dropped the ball in a couple of instances. But this is just... There are entire segments that are so badly translated in this game that I cannot tell what's supposed to be being said between two characters. It doesn't make me hate the game. The game is still really good. But it does make it harder to understand the intention the writers had for certain scenes. That's fair.
A mysterious force is keeping the map shut. Excuse me?
Wait, what?
I can't check my map.
Well. Do you finally have the ultimate key, by the way?
No.
You still don't? But the game's telling you to go after Hargon.
Apparently that's here in the Cave to Rome. Whatever it's called.
Only because you never thought of things that way. Again, fair.
So I don't know about you, but I honestly prefer a guaranteed 5 to 7,000 XP from enemies that don't run away. They're just hoping to run in the metal slabs and hoping they stick around long enough for me to kill them.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. It's one thing if you could actually nail one, but they run around, or they run away so fast, it's insane. Like, excuse me. Excuse me. Thought Wild Arms 3 was rubbish. I played a little bit of it and I liked what I played. It's 4 that I didn't care much for. Because I think it kind of like really strayed from the whole Wild West motif that the series is rather known for. I don't know, there's something attractive about a Wild West RPG. And then he drowned. The end. Never played 4. So it's a lot more like sci-fi, which the series has always had roots in sci-fi because of, you know, arms and whatnot and ancient technology and shit. But it's like, it amps up the sci-fi pretty hard. Oh yeah, and, you know, you are very welcome to have your opinion. And I'm not going to blast you for it. And I don't know anyone here that will, because we respect opinions in this stream. And if we don't, we have a little time with Timeout Hammer. Of course, I would like to have, you know, discourse with people about these games that we play. Whatever. friendly discourse, mind you. Not one of those, well, I'm gonna lure you in. So, this morning I woke up and my internet was out. And it turns out there was a misunderstanding about me getting my payment processed at the end of the month for my internet. So they went ahead and shut off my internet for non-payment. Now, I don't pay. You download them. Nice. Now, I don't pay my internet bill until the end of the month because that's when my checks come in. I get two. Without going into extreme detail about, my payment situation. So all my bills get paid at month's end. Now the problem is I can't set up auto pay with my internet service provider because the due date is always before I get paid. I do like the steady supply of Gela I've been getting. Means I could go after this and just like restock everything I need to restock and possibly get new equipment, upgrade all my arms, etc., etc. I wonder why they wait so late in the game to give you the ultimate key. Do they expect you to remember, like, all the ultimate key chests that you left behind that you couldn't open? Because, spoilers, there's quite a few. I counted, like, several in the lighthouse alone. Plus, there's, one or two in the fairy palace, and... well, you get the idea.
Okay, I see it right there. People are saying you will get it. Like, as in you can't miss it. But it's just very, very late. There's not much after this, so unless there's a suggest you something to decide.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, we're in this game where you're allowed to teleport between the areas you visited, it's not as big a hassle to leave the area where Renderak is, I imagine. Unless they have changed that part of the game to where it's still troublesome. In which case, I might be a little upset.
and looking prettier because I'm stuck in the person run Dracula lab. Is it working? Yes, Dragon Quest 2. That's what I meant.
It's like Dragon Quest, but with more M. Yeah, so I've been told.
Three.
Okay. Did not know this, but apparently call serves more than just the function of calling what's his face. You string gum. Okay, when we said chewing gum and prayer, we were kidding. Should be the next, like, transmission from the base. See, now you're out however many millions of dollars that guard bot took to build. Freaking swear. Oh yeah, forgot. Sorry about that. I had that turned off while I was eating because I didn't want you all to see me shoving food into my face.
I love the cake in the final dungeon. Yeah, that's what we want. I guess second to last.
What, the Cave to Renderak?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more or less the second to last dungeon. Renderak really isn't much of a dungeon, though. It's not very confusing, and it doesn't take long to get through. I wonder if Ashley does enough damage to one-shot one of these guys.
Oh, the good metal flying. Never mind, it's gone. See, that's why I say fuck riding all these things.
It ran.
I know what I forgot to do today.
Do I dare ask what it is?
The water bill.
Oh.
I'm going to have to leave a check in there. Thanks.
So I am going to let him attack so that I... Oh, right. I don't have Rotoduck equipped. Oops. And he's not weak to that. How about attacking Wilka? Could you do that, maybe? Excuse me. Thank you.
Give me a quick shower. I think I'm gonna go with sister and see Lois.
Okay.
I've
I got
already helped her today.
I got a shower earlier myself. I've been trying
I've
to.
been to the gym for an hour. I rode 3 miles on the bike.
Good. Right now I'm just streaming. So probably gonna get some more coffee here shortly. My my tooth chipped a little earlier. More than it has already, I mean. I'm gonna have to get a dentist appointment somewhere soon to get these pulled. Hello, Duke Samson. Have you come to show the posterior?
No, he's coming to show the testicular.
The testicular, that's right. He is also Duke of the Testicular. I've forgotten.
You should get him fixed sometime this month so he can win Donut November.
Yes. Also, to answer that question, yes, Ashley can one-shot these guys on his own. So I could take care of the whole group of, 2. Between Wilka, Ashley, and Tim.
The Madcap, is that first?
Yeah, I would assume. Wait, no. I think in the original Dragon Quest 1, that reduced magic cost.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so I'm going to. I have some pretty big jump down in defense, but I'm going to give it to Vincent.
Yeah. I noticed Vincent gets full heal and Elizabeth gets multi-heal.
Vincent also has Omni Heal?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. So he's actually the better healer of this version.
I have to reapply my sanctified condom, holy protection.
You need to use the bathroom before I go?
No.
Okay.
Do you... Thank you for the Prime subscription, Lance. 18 months. 18 months of Wii. Also, how's it going? Mitch, do you need education on proper sanctified condom use? Going
No,
okay?
I don't think so, because in this game, they're nice enough to tell you when it stops being effective.
That's fair.
Thanatos' shield.
Now, I'd assume that is cursed.
A signature shield that sometimes renders the wearer unable to move.
ONM. Did you all catch any more legendaries last night, Lance? Or I think the last one we caught was Latios. But we'd also caught a Zerkatry and... Sir, you seem to be staring over my shoulder. Do you want some royal cuddles? Come get royal cuddles. Yes. Behold, the Duke of both the posterior and the testicular. Samson. Meow. Do you enjoy royal cuddle time, Samson? I'm going to assume that is a yes, sir. I always love whenever he tilts his head up toward me like, okay, you can pick up with the cuddles now. I think Tim learns his spells. Okay, so I'm still not sure how Tim learns his spells, but I think it might be through using the runes. Hey, a save point. Yes, I do. Excuse me. I think after I'm done streaming, I'm going to play some more Dragon Quest II HD 2D. I have a long way to go to catch up with Mitch now. Also, why did I do that when I know I could take them out in one hit with Ashley? Now, I don't know what time tomorrow, but I'm planning on streaming then too, so there'll probably be more of this. For now, I'm gonna get up, use the bathroom, and go get coffee, so I'll be right back. I see the rare cat move has decided to make his presence known. Did you see my response to you, by the way?
I don't think you'd be able to wear it with this.
You don't?
No, because it's so tall.
I was just
Has
thinking.
to have.
I was just thinking where they're like 2X shirts.
No, well, he has to have tall for them to look right on him, because it looks like he's got on a mini shirt.
Hey, mate.
I have returned.
And I have returned to the lower quarter that I gave forward in Spencer Holmes.
Well,
The only prediction does not save me from my habit of victory holes.
authentic Dragon Quest II experience. I know, baby.
You fighting with Liam alone, and I'm from Malediction.
I tell you what, though, even though they may be fluffing up the ending, like, they really have added to the world of Dragon Quest II.
Yeah, I like most of what they had.
Yeah, in a way that doesn't feel like pointless padding, you know? It's like they understood the assignment when they did Dragon Quest II, not so much when they worked on 1. So I've actively been trying to get to fights here to get my Gela up. Maybe next session won't be a week from now. Although it is possible I may play something else tomorrow. I don't know. We'll find out whenever we get to tomorrow's stream. I'm betting that Elizabeth or Vincent can learn it.
Oh, figured I already found this scroll for Crackle.
Huh.
Not to mention the one that I believe Lyric learned naturally.
Yeah. I mean, she learns the Crack family of spells.
Crack family, they seem rather maladjusted.
Ha ha ha. Excuse me for a second, y'all. I must play a very, very necessary sound. Or maybe this. Could someone, if they can think of it, remind me to use the use a lucky card on the boss fight here? Thank you, Daddy-O. I appreciate that.
Oh, Daddy-O.
Mom says hi. Well, I did tell them to tell me to use a lucky card, so they're just doing what I asked. Daddy-O says, hey, yeah.
Hello, Daddy.
Mitch says, hey. Bow, 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 bow. Are you still experiencing the authentic Dragon Quest II experience?
No. Earlier we went to visit the King of Minden Hall, and he says that he'd already been visited by the Princess of Moongrove. There was an imposter, and we finally run into that.
So, what's going on with that?
I'm not sure.
Is it a monster impersonating her, or is it like in Dragon Quest IV when that one actress impersonates Alina?
Oh yeah, monster doing some shape-shifty bullshit.
I'm guessing monster, yeah, that makes more sense.
Not sure what Liam is doing.
weird about the like red and blue parts of this controller, but I'll ignore that for now. You know, ARMS is constantly, continuously plowing through our robots, but you know, let our robots take care of ARMS.
Yes, the shapeshifting was being done by Belial.
Ah. I hear a very whiny kitty boy in there. Him's big sad. Him very big sad. I'm big sad because Meow Mall left. I know, baby.
Quit. I went down and got the garbage can. Got tired of waiting.
Don't blame you. I'll look at that later.
Why is SAP the tier 2 version of CUSAP?
Probably because it's a single target, therefore it would drain more, ideally. Well, I know who we are raiding when I'm done.
Can I ask a big favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you please come here and turn on mine?
Be right back.
No. I got the rope. When I had worked my deal.
Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so why am I not surprised that looped around? Oh, I missed a step. So I wasn't actually supposed to circle around like this. What I was actually supposed to do is re-listen to this conversation.
So it turns out that Belial, Pazuzu, and Atlas were summoned by Harrod from other realms and are therefore beholden to his will.
Ah,
So he's asking us to take out Argon so that he can be free and return to his own world where he's basically God.
gotcha.
And apparently I can choose to accept or not accept the terms.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is ultimately up to you.
It is possible that Belial is just lying to me. I said yes, and the game gave me a chance to reconsider that, so I'm going to say no.
Let's save because we got a boss fight when we go through this next door. It is I. Haha, hee hee, don't embarrass me. Oh. I missed another step. Okay, cool. Good job, me.
facing Renrack.
Sir. It is I. Don't embarrass me. Perfect.
There's the ultimate key. It's given to you by the priest in the Red Red Shrine.
Ah. Alright, let me use that lucky card.
Oh, I fought Pazuzu, I fought Atlas, and I fought Belial again. But I still don't have the achievement for killing Alfred.
Huh.
Unless they show up one more time in the Hard Rock Castle.
My cheap viewers. Take that, Daddy-O.
Okay, I think I'm gonna shut my game off. I'm gonna have dinner, and I'm gonna start playing.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good to me. apparently we're so leveled up we're all outpacing Antinora. dad just off himself? Not sure where I'm supposed to. Okay, I think I'm gonna save and call it a little early today and raid Lance. So I want to play me some Dragon Quest 2, y'all. Also, I'm glad that we finally know how Tim learns his magic. Anyway, let's go say hi to Lance. And I'll be back tomorrow sometime. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day.